How you guys doing? This is Eli from Trucking on the Crossroads, man. I've been hearing all these things going on with the trucker strike that's going on here in America. This is the message what I wanted to address. This is not your typical video that I always make, from Trucking on the Crossroads, but I wanted to address this to all the truck drivers and all the American people that live here, and I wanted to give my voice heard, my opinion. Like I said, you guys might not like it. Maybe some other truckers will do. But I am no different from anybody else, or you guys are no different from anybody else. So I wanted to say that I've been hearing a lot of YouTube channels like, Big Cat Trucker and Jay Canal and stuff like that, which, I agree with these guys, and but I also wanted to address, guys, all the truck drivers and all the American people that just check this out. The people that make America, yes, we are the truck drivers. We are the one that brings the freight. I have nothing against that. But what I'm saying is, what's gonna stop the people that makes these laws here in America, like the politicians, the Obamacare, all these lawmakers that are doing, these idiotic laws that just has no bearing to anything, and, this has been going on for so many years, in decades, that has been going on for years, that this is why, and so many other reasons that America is being steered by these laws that has been going on, and it has been passing the bills all across the nations, from every state to all the way up to DC. That's why I do this channel, Trucking on the Crossroads. It's for people to see what us as truckers go out there and do this kind of job that a lot of people that won't do a job that we do, and it's sad, guys. It's sad that I look back 10 years ago and 20 years ago that America was not the way it is now. America now it's more in chaotics, of going into submission, of suppression and stuff like that. That it's going to a depression, so to speak, and I just want to address, my opinion is, what's gonna do a 3-day strike. Us truck drivers, we go up to DC and or people don't, block ports and stuff like that, and prevent them from not coming in, getting the import and export freight coming in and out. America, it's its own crimson tide. They're in for their own thing. They don't care for the for the how you call it, the constitutional rights for the American people. They don't care about those things. They're so set in their ways that they want to do their own thing, and they're doing it. They're doing their own thing, and that's sad, guys. That's something that we gotta live by. And yes, 3 days maybe it will get our voice heard. Which there's so many things, and I know you guys can relate to, that a lot of truck drivers see, and I know there's a lot of people that don't agree. Like for example, we're out on the road and we feel, we unload, live unload. I know there's so many companies that do pay for that, but it's so much X amount of hours, then you get paid. It's like Jimmy Moore from his channel, the Mean 100, that he always addresses and stresses out about us getting paid the right amount that we're supposed to get paid as truck drivers. I agree with that. I agree that we're getting paid minimum wage. And we're delivering cheap freight for pennies on a dollar. And there's so many things that I do agree with truck drivers, and there's so many things I don't agree. But like I said, what is 3 days going to do anything? It's not going to do anything. It's just, yeah, you'll get your voice heard. But, I personally, if we want to make a statement to the American people, I think that it's supposed to be done, every day in our society and of our nations, to make our voice heard. Because like everybody says, if we don't drive trucks, we don't pull the freight. America don't get their freight. People won't get their valuable stuff that they need back home. And even us truck drivers will be affected as well. We will not have our daily things that we're supposed to have, in our house, for our children, for our kids, going to school, stuff like that. And all because of those, our senior leaders out in the Democrats, the Bill of Rights and the House bill that they make all these laws. And guys, this been going on for years and decades. So like I said, America is changing dramatically, and it's getting to a point that you've been hearing all over the news that it's not only about the strike for truckers, a strike for all the United States government. It's getting worse, guys, and all these wars going on in Syria also itself. And it's breached to a point that it's been going on so long that we don't have nothing to bear it down with, or hold down to it, so it's sad, guys. It's sad to see our own nation coming down the pits, and like I said, we are the voice, we are the people of America, that brings our nation's freight for America itself, So I am a trucker myself. I've been doing it for 14 years, and that's what I have. I've been driving 14 years consecutive. That's my opinion, but you guys might agree and not agree. That's okay. We all have the right to opinionate. So I just want to address this to all the truck drivers and all the people that sees this video, and I don't know what else to say, guys, but to we can also vote and send messages to Congress, to DC itself, and to tell them what's wrong with the trucking industry itself, and not to mention the federal motor regulations, the hours of service, and the 34-hour restart, and the 136 hours that we have to do, and the eight hours before, that we have to take a break before the 8th hour of driving. It's just constantly just changing and changing. By the time we know it, there's another law coming in, and it say, well, it's coming to an effect certain day, and we never outbeat them, guys. We have to set an example to everybody else, in terms of addressing our voice. For example, we have to address our voice, all of us. If we're gonna do a strike, we do it right. If we do a strike, do it for the right reason, not for the wrong reason, not to hurt America itself. It's to send letters to them, send our voices to DC. We have our mayors, we have our governors, for every state, and they represent the state where we live in. And that's our freedom. It's to address our voices to them, because there are our senior leaders for our country. And yes, we can also change America by not delivering the freight, but all it is going to do is it's just going to stir up, like Jake and I were saying, it's not going to make any difference, But anyways, guys, that's my that's my opinion, and that's my thing that I want to say. So y'all take care, and if you want a thumbs up, that's good. If not, that's fine. Take care, guys. Bye.